The problem with the public education system is that it is predicated on mechanical mass production, where people go through a moving conveyor belt called the education system. They are grouped by age and expected to go through higher and higher levels of indoctrination so that at the end of the production line, they conform to a specific quality assurance criteria that renders them ready to fulfill their economic agenda of the Industrial Revolution. The only problem with this approach is that while it's well suited for the Industrial Revolution of the 19th century, it is maladjusted for the 21st century and beyond. Unfortunately, the genetic makeup of public school education today is still based upon an erroneous grouping of people into two categories: the academic and the non-academic, those who are smart and those who are not. This model of education has remained since inception of public education, causing increasingly more and more people to check out of the system, literally or mentally, stifling their ability to learn. Today, more than ever, the public school system destroys divergent thinking, which has come to be appreciated as essential for creativity. FYI, high IQ does not guarantee creativity. In 1968, George Land performed a study that tested 1,600 students as they progressed through the public school system. 98% at age 5 registered genius-level creativity, 30% at 10 years old, and 12% at 15 years of age. Adults placed their genius-level creativity at only 2%. Land concluded that non-creative behavior is learned, and that something is happening to people during their formative schooling years that destroys their creativity. Essentially, they lose more as they become educated. Human beings are diverse and different. No amount of trying to make them similar will work. Most education systems around the world for the longest time have instilled conformity and dissuaded diversity. Children, on the other hand, thrive in an education system that celebrates their broad range of talents because it brings out elements of their psyche that are otherwise untouched. Teaching is a creative profession. It should stimulate, provoke, and engage. The role of a teacher is to facilitate learning, not to dictate, indoctrinate, or control a student. Furthermore, recently education systems have placed emphasis on testing, not on teaching and learning. Good news, this has increased students' ability to memorize. Bad news, they don't learn, and more importantly, don't acquire skills essential to drive their country's economies into the 21st century. Food for thought. Many of the jobs students will have don't even exist yet, and they'll use technologies that haven't been invented to find solutions for problems that haven't emerged. The world keeps changing. Today's teachers must be innovators, mentors, entrepreneurs, motivators, illuminators, catalysts. Because preparing students for the 21st century isn't just about technology or skills for the global economy. It's about creativity, cultural awareness, problem solving, innovation, civic engagement, communication, collaboration, accountability, exploration, innovation, responsibility, leadership, and making your classroom as dynamic as the world around us.